Hey there, my name is Glendon. Welcome to my 10,000 day Minecraft Forever world. I've just upgraded to 1.21.7. I was previously on point 5, so very excited for the upgrade, but updates are also very strange for me because there are new things to see and do, which is great, but it also undoes all my accomplishments. I've no longer collected every block and item in the game, there's new mobs to collect, and I've no longer completed all the advancements. So today we're going to recomplete everything so I can continue to say that I have done all the Minecraft things. To keep track of what I need to do, I have created this bulletin board here that tracks changes that are coming to Minecraft. And we have a number of categories, including new blocks, new items, new mobs, new advancements, and other projects related to the update. The tasks I need to complete today are collecting a dried ghast, collecting the new gas harness in all 16 colors, and I am Canadian, so colors is spelled correctly. Collecting the new Tears music disc and the new Lava Chicken music disc. We need to raise ourselves a happy ghast. And there are 2 new advancements, Stay Hydrated as well as Heart Transplant. And we need to build our new happy ghast gas stall. I think we're going to start at the most difficult task, and I judge that to be collecting a dried ghast. Now, I have shulker boxes of ghast tears. We could easily craft it. I could just walk into my keep there and craft hundreds of them, but that's just not right. So I want to collect my first one in the wild. And then after that, we can craft away. So let us head to the nether and try and find a soul sand valley to find our first dried ghast. All right, and I think we are going to head east. I think that'll give us our best chance of finding a new soul sand valley. All right, we have arrived at the portal for our ancient city. And this is about 2,300 blocks from 00. So let's head out and try and find a soul sand valley. Ooh, nether fortress right off. And, oh, right here. Look at this. Nice. I've already been... Oh, I've been here. That's not good. We need a fresh soul sand valley. Yeah, this is all going to be loaded here, so let's just continue. I don't like this. Oh, this is a good way to lose all my stuff. Alright, we've done some traveling. We're about 700 blocks from the ancient city nether portal. And we found a fresh soul sand valley. Just checking out all the bones, just looking for our first dry ghast. If we want to drop in the lava. I should note that I do have a mob switch in the nether, so we're basically alone out here unless we run into a bastion. There it is. There it is. There's our first little guy. Look at him. Oh, you're so cute. You're coming home with me. All right. I wonder if there's any more. There's bones up there. Maybe, can I get over there? Another one would be nice. There's another one. There's another one. Put the fire, because I don't want him to fall in there. All right, our trip to the nether was successful. We have gotten ourselves 4 dried ghast found in the wild. So I think I do want a few more of those dried ghast, but instead of just crafting them, I think we're going to try the other way of obtaining a dried ghast, and that is through piglin bartering. So we are off to the gold farm and piglin bartering farm. Let's go check out the piglins. So I think I have some gold saved up here. Yes, I do. We are going to charge up the piglin bartering farm with 27 stacks of gold ingots. We're going to see how many more dried ghast we can obtain. Alright, I think we're good to start it, and let's go. The piglins have taken all the gold, and we are left with 35 dried gas. So a little bit more than one per stack of gold ingots. Not too bad. We have returned to the overworld, and I think one of these gas belongs in my keep as one of my treasures. I have most of the kind of rare items and blocks displayed somewhere in this keep. So let's figure out a place. The hearth is full. I think the enchanting corner is full. I have one block empty here. We'll place one there. I think that will do it for now. We may rearrange it later, but that's good. So let's go mark off our gas collection task as done. Down to the billboard. And let us see. I got... Gray means done. Perfect. All right. I think we're going to move on to the advancements next. They're quick and easy. So let's start with stay hydrated. We need to rehydrate one of our ghasts. I have some fences here. If I put some water there, we should be able to put a ghast there. There we go. Stay hydrated. Now, while we wait for him to grow up, let us go and get the other advancement, which is heart transplant, which is a bit of an odd one to give now because that came with the creaking. And down below in my farm section, I have a makeshift resin farm we can use to get this advancement. If I can remember where I set it up, because I'm pretty sure I hit it. Nope. Not there. Oh, it's here. There we go. So if we take one of these creaking hearts and we place it in here, there's our other one. Heart Transplanter. I think I spelled it wrong with billboard. There we go. So let's confirm. Do I have all the advancements? That looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Perfect. And this last one just vanilla tweaks, which doesn't really matter. It's not vanilla, so. Perfect. We once again have all the advancements. Let's check on our little guy here. No smile yet. While we wait for him to change and grow up, let us... Oh, we can mark off our advancements. Done and done. Let's go get the harnesses and put them into our collection of all items and blocks. We are going to need some wool, some glass, and some leather, I believe. So up through, I think everything's on the third floor here. Leather. Just get a bunch here. Wool. We're going to need one of every color. And some glass. Just get some glass. Perfect. And if we make our way into our crypt here, where we have our collection of all the blocks and items in the game, we can start to add. So we are going to need a new spot for the harnesses. Our colored items are over here. I guess we got room for them right here. We can add them. Doesn't really fit as a theme here, but we'll add them for now. So let's alter our sign here. And harnesses. We have all the colors possible. Let's add them to the chest. So we need white, light gray. They got to be in the proper order. That's a must. Black and pink. And I have a second light blue for myself when our ghast grows up. And we also need to add the dried ghast to our chests here. And what is the most appropriate chest for that? Pets? We have room in pets. I think it fits well there. Maybe over here, above our sniffer egg. Perfect. So I still need to get the discs. So we will be back here later to add our 2 new discs to our collection. And once those are there, I believe we will have all the blocks and items in the game once more. Anyway, we can mark the harnesses collected. Now we need a happy ghast, some music discs, and create a home for our ghast. So I have a few ideas for creating the home. A lot of them involve adding to the keep. Now the main problem with adding to the keep is my dragon. Because obviously the Ender Dragon destroys blocks. So anything going straight up is where I usually keep the Ender Dragon there, centered above the keep. So if I build too high, he's going to interfere with the blocks, or potentially the ghast, which would also be bad. So going up, I don't think is an option. So I'm kind of thinking either doing something else in the mountain over there, building a bit of a structure, but I don't really like that. Or maybe building a bit of a dock, an air dock? Is that a thing? Off of one of these balconies. And I'm thinking this direction. This is the balcony I use the least. I'm forever going off this one as far as going to my village or the nether portal. Or, sorry, trading hall or the nether portal. And I'm constantly jumping off this one to go down into my Bailey down below. So it's either this one. No, I think this one is the right one. I think this is the option here. We're going to build a dock and then a docking station for our ghast so we can jump onto him and fly away. Come on, little guy. Turn that frown upside down. Cool. We have neutral face. We got a smile. Oh, look at him. He's happy now. There we have it. Our first ghastling. You are now called Dumpling. While we wait for Dumpling to grow up, I think the next task will be getting the new music discs. And let's start with tiers. I think I can do this using my ghast farm in the nether. Alright, we are here at my nether fortress farms, which includes a ghast farm down there. And I've knocked out the portals on the first layer of it there. So our ghast spawn, but are not transported to the overworld. There we go. Test it number 1. And that was easy. First disc. Nice. Contestant number 2. Oh, this is too easy. I didn't get a disc. Why didn't I get a disc? Oh, contestant number 3. Oh, and we lit a portal. Great. We did get a disc, though. It's good. 2 discs. I want at least 3. All right, contestant number 4. Oh, this is annoying. And our disc was burnt up if there was one. Contestant number 5. And there is a disc. And we've lost blocks as well. Alright, 3 discs. Get my flint and steel going. Relight my portals. Alright. On to the second disc. Alright, I've come to my guardian farm to get the second music disc, Chicken Jockey. Just because there's a wide open space here. And we can just watch for a chicken jockey to spawn. And then fly in and grab it. Actually, this might be harder than I thought. There's also a lot of passive mobs. This is a bit too fast to actually search anything. Where's a baby zombie? Was he on a... There is a chicken jockey right there, but my goodness, there's a lot of mobs. Okay, let's go get him. Oh no! That sucked. Alright, night 1 was a bust. I think I want to try again in a desert. Might be easier. Alright, it has been like 10 nights, and I have not found a single chicken jockey until now. Let's get out of here. Oh. I cannot believe how long that took. It has literally been like 10 nights since I last seen a chicken jockey. And we got it. We got it. So the past 10 nights, I have just been jumping from scaffolding to scaffolding, waiting for a chicken jockey to appear. I have seeded the place with chickens to increase the chances of a chicken jockey appearing, and we have only gotten one. This is night 20-something. I've just seriously lost count. I had no idea hunting for a chicken jockey would be such a grind. I have managed to get a second disc. I didn't manage to record that, but I do have 2 discs now. I've changed my strategy a little bit as the nights have progressed. I used to have a series of scaffolding, or now I've just built myself a water elevator, and I'll take a look at everything. And then once I don't see a chicken jockey again, I'll go up and reset all the mobs. Oh, I should have drunk my potion. I have decided this is my last night. I'm giving up. I'd wanted 3 discs, but I'm going to be satisfied with 2. I wasn't looking for a grind right now, and apparently that's what I got. In the current season of Hermitcraft, ZF actually built a chicken jockey farm. He was intending to get villagers riding chickens. But it would also work in this case to farm some lava chicken music discs. I've been very tempted to build one myself. Oh, night's almost over. Maybe one more cycle. And then we're calling it quits. I can't take it anymore. 2 discs is enough. One to add to my disc collection and my keep, and another to add to my all items and blocks collection. Home sweet home. Dumpling has grown up. I think it's time we give Dumpling his harness and maybe go for a ride. We're just going to mark this done first. Tears, music disc, gotten. Lava chicken disc, gotten. I guess we also got the happy Ghast. Alright, I will be with you in a second, big guy. Down we go into the Hall of All. ZF called his. Music discs. Music. 2 new discs to add. And I believe that's it. I believe my collection of all items and blocks in the game is once again complete. Alright, Dumpling. Let us go for a ride. I'm not going to be able to see it well. There you go. Okay, how do I go down? Oh, I have to point down. It's going to take some getting used to. Let's go up. Well, I have to look in the direction I want to go. No gawking around. This is going to be fun. You can finally kind of just sit in place and take in a view without using cheaty cam. Actual just plain survival. So we want to build a dock right about here so we can take Dumpling right up into our keep. All right, we need to build a docking station. All right, I think we have the dock sorted out. I have finished the kind of supporting pillars, and I have decided against using stairs. I'm just using the plain stripped logs instead. And I've added a bit of a railing to the dock as well. So the next step is to actually build the stall or crate for Dumpling. And I'm picturing it kind of hanging off the side here and kind of open on all sides. I don't want to make it look like he's trapped or confined, but I do want to kind of hold him in place so I can easily get on him and take off if needed. So next step, let's go get Dumpling down there because we're going to need him to build the next part. All right, we have Dumpling's crate finished. And basically, it's just kind of an open box. So it's got lots of room. He can see. He can also dangle a boat without any issues there. No floor. But basically, 2 fence gates are just holding him in there. So it's just kind of perfect. And there's kind of a block on either side, so I don't feel like he's confined. I think it's quite neat. And basically, to take off, you just jump on him here, click the 2 fence gates, and then hop on, and you are off. And the nice part about the sky dock is you're already up here. You don't have to travel up for the ground. Oh, I forgot a slab there. I can see under that barrel. All right, and then just come back in. We'll just like that, jump off, close the gates, and he is secure again. And we have a little supply barrel here for leads, snowballs. I could add some pair of shears and some extra harnesses for him as well, different colors. You also have this ladder here, so you can get close and personal with him here. Anyway, I think this looks good. So I think we can jump down to our bulletin board here and mark the gas stall complete. And that's it. But I think this dock needs something more. Not related to the update, but something more. Because it's not that balanced. You have this other side here, and it's just saying do something over here. Now, easiest thing to do would be to add a second gas stall here, but like this is a single player world. I don't need more than one at my main base. So I have another idea here, and it's something I've had in the back of my mind for a while. It's a little bit absurd, and I think it'll fit in perfectly right here. And I've already gathered all the materials. They're right there in that shulker box. And I will give you one guess as to what it is, because it's very obvious once you see the materials. Very, very obvious. Yeah, I want to build an end ship docked at my homestead keep. This should be fun. The end ship is done, and I have mixed feelings about it. I still love the idea of having an end ship docked at my keep, but let's face it, the vanilla end ship is not that great. I mean, it's a lot of purpur. I'm going to keep it, and I think I'm going to just improve it slowly over time and make it my ideal of the end ship. Similar to what I did to my ocean monument and guardian farm. It's still recognizable as that vanilla structure, but I made it my own. One thing I would like to explore is using copper with purpur. So if you see at the very top there, I replaced a copper block with the top block there. And purpur and copper have the same kind of block grid pattern on it. The shading is different, but the pattern's there. And I think the colors actually go together quite well as well. So I want to experiment putting some copper on this and slowly improving it in other ways as well. But overall, like, this was the ideal project for playing with the new Happy Ghast we're building. I needed Dumpling to build both his crate and the purpur ship, end ship. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed the experience. I think the Happy Ghast are a great addition to the game. Well, that's it for this video. If you found this video at least mildly interesting, please consider giving it a like. And if you'd like to see more of my Forever World, please consider subscribing. Until next time, we'll see ya.